So I just did a call with someone who runs an B2B lead generation agency. And guys, like I used to think I'm very bad at sales. But when I go to the sales calls of like some other person whom I am the client, I try to see their patterns, how they're usually, conducting those sales call. And like there are a lot of mistakes people do, which I think as someone, I think I'm not very good at sales, I take care of, but you guys don't. Like, first of all, please turn on your cameras. Like, I'm the client here. I was the one who's turning on the cameras and trying to, have a communication with them. And that guy, I don't even see him. I can't even see him. It's like around the call was around 9 a.m. in the morning, Monday morning. I woke up, I did all my things, and I was on the call on time. And he came like 5 minutes late. And even after that, he wanted me to wait for the next 5 minutes on the call just to, he was trying to do something. Like, as in, I am someone who goes onto the calls like 5 minutes earlier, always, so that client don't have to wait. And I want to be the one who takes the lead of that particular sales conversation. And on this particular sales call, even though guy says that he is running like working with multiple clients, but first of all, he came late. Second, he wanted me to wait for him, even like not giving any reasons why should I. Third, after that, he, just didn't on his camera. I can't even see whom I'm talking to. Fourth is his name on the Google Meet and his real name was different, and he wanted me to remember it that okay, Akash, my name is not this, my name is this. And honestly, I don't even remember now what his name. So like, how can I trust this particular person, like who he is? Even in fact, if I ignore all these things, once the call started, he just asked me a single question. Okay, tell me about yourself, your business, so that I can get an idea. Like, come on, guys, you can't. I have my website on my Instagram, on my WhatsApp. It's your part. It's your responsibility to do a due diligence on the client whom you are going to talk, how you can particularly help. Of course, you cannot know everything about them, but at least try to do a research and learn about their specific business. Because when I go to the sales call, the particular pattern that I do is at least at the start, I try to take the control. I try to welcome them. I always turn on my camera and I tell them, okay, this is something which I did a research on your business. I do a due diligence on my clients, like website, their social medias, and I try to learn more about them. And before they telling me, I tell them, okay, this is something that I learned about your business. Am I correct or am I missing something? Then it's like, building some kind of credibility to them. Okay, this guy's at least know how to do a research on my particular business. He may understand my problems too. And by after asking those questions, they, kind of trust me that, okay, thank you so much for putting that efforts into, knowing about trying to understand what my business is rather, just asking me. And when I ask those specific questions to them, okay, they're even interested in telling me because it's like, the energy, because they understand, okay, if this guy is putting some efforts to understanding my business, I should put those efforts to explaining what my actual business is and what my problems are. And that's how I carry those conversations. And after the call, after the call, just asking one question. After that, he just tried to, tell me I needed a solution, which is like I needed a lead generation solution, but he was trying to, sell me his SaaS product, which is like an email marketing tool. I already have a lot of email marketing tool. That is not my problem. First of all, please, try to at least understand what my specific problem is. Rather than just, speaking and telling you, okay, this is something that we do, this is something that we do. It was a 20-minute call, and at the 10-minute mark, he just wanted me to send more details on the document as a document to him. Guys, like, why should I came on the call to tell you what my problems are, to explain you what my process is. How can I explain you that better in a doc? If I am here, why not you should just ask me directly, right? Like I didn't understand why this particular thing happened. Even it's not like he was a newbie, but he was, after like how the way he was talking, of course, it was the way he was talking, the business he had, his Instagram and all. It feels like they have an experience. Doing all these things is a bare minimum at least, Again, I am someone who is worst at doing sales calls. I haven't did it such a more, I haven't did it so much time that I can say, okay, I cracked it. But these are non-negotiables. At least, be on time, turn on your cameras, do a research on their business, try to understand what their actual problems are, and then give them the solution rather than just, bragging about what you guys did and all. I am here to get a solution for my problems, not to just learn about your business. Solve my problem and get the deal.